Well, folk here, thanks for tuning in. I just wanted to do a quick rider review on the 25, holy cow, Sherco 300. I just finished my first 35 miler, 35.8 miles, whatever. Hey, thanks for the water, bud.
No problem.
Plenty of water in my pack. So I just wanted to break this thing down a little bit. I'm surprised. I've been this is just the opinions of a old guy that's been riding dirt bikes and racing dirt bikes for 40 years, and probably had 100 of the things. So I don't know if I'm the world's foremost expert, but I probably know a little about it. This represents the pinnacle of Sherco's engineering, and wow, what a difference from the 24. And I just think it's worth talking about. I don't usually do reviews on bikes. This is not consistent with my content. I get a new one every year, and I ride and race them, still do. I raced the RMEC circuit for about, 11 years consistently. Probably first race was in '85, and last race was just a couple of years ago. Now I get the benefit of racing in the senior A class, so I get to sandbag a little. But so, you know, I don't ride them nice, but I just want to say how impressed I am. This bike, from the 24, 23 and previous, and compared to my KTMs, and you know, I've had everything, but in recent model stuff, KTM, Husky, to Gas, and then Sherco, a lot of the quirky things I think about the Sherco that used to be a big deal were, the Sherco was a little bit more compact previously. This bike doesn't feel as compact, but it doesn't give anything up in the super tight stuff. I just did, the backside of Wolford, up and down. That's a really difficult rocky trail. The kind of trail we have around here is a little bit of high desert, high speed, and decomposed granite, with some very difficult hill climbs and really rocky terrain in places, and then, you know, kind of faster stuff. So I ask a lot of a bike. I need it to be fast, responsive. This bike surprised me. The overall power delivery is better than they've ever had. I do use an RK Tech head. This bike is literally brand new. It's my first ride, and I was impressed enough with it that I thought I'd take the time to give you sort of an impromptu dive into it. So one of the things about this that I really like, there's more adjustment now in terms of the ergonomics of this bike. I broke my mirror, I don't know where it went. Anyway, of the ergonomics of this bike, it's a little bit more spacious. Bars are a little bit higher to begin with, but you can move them forward and back and then easily up and down. There's a plethora of different peg options from different guys too. In the past with the Sherco, I've run different peg options where you can either lower and move them back or forward. This setup is really, really good. It's just more adjustable. There's more room to move forward and backward in the cockpit too, so it feels roomier. You will notice though, the 25 feels a little bit wider through here. He is a little bit wider, and I thought that would really bug me, because when I first rode it, or when I first got on it, I thought, man, this is, you know, wider. But in the end, I actually really liked it. I felt like you had more control squeezing the bike. But the most impressive thing, so they've used Kiaba for a number of years. These are Kiaba Technical Touch, you'll see. That's not just a sticker, that's a calibration that gets done kind of at the next level of attention to you know, bettering the suspension action. But this bike's suspension is the best I've ridden on a stock bike. I've ridden a lot of modern bikes, and it is remarkable how much less fatiguing it is. So previously the Shercos were a little bit head shaky and a little bit harsh on square edge. This bike is not at all. It is, but it's still very responsive, and that surprised me probably more than anything. But the way the back and front work together is something that you almost have to ride it to believe it. You can go much faster through much harsher terrain in a much more relaxed way, much more confidence inspiring. So I'm not just hitting on talking points. I actually felt compelled to do this because it impressed me, and I'm not an easy guy to impress. So I'm just talking about a few of the facts. But anyway, power delivery off the bottom, I would say compared to my 24, particularly my 23, the 23 was really soft. The 24 I had really done well. The 25, maybe off idle isn't quite there as good as I had on the 24, but the 25 is explosive whenever you want it to be. It is very powerful in the mid-range and revs out extremely well. This has got the Spec pipe on it, which is the stock pipe now. In previous years, it kind of depended. You might have got a fatty or a gnarly or a Spec or some other variant, but that thing works really good. But overall, they did a couple other cool things. Finally, you can actually access the air filters through the side. That's cool. And this is actually pretty easy. You know, as far as a lot of different manufacturers, I wouldn't say it's, you know, but it goes on easy, doesn't fall off. I don't know, it's really good. They moved the petcock here. That's really cool. Love that. It was kind of buried underneath there. So still using Delta 4s and, you know, Excel wheels and just top-notch parts. But overall, this bike is much better than the 24. It's a better feel. It's a better motor. Brake action is another one. So the brakes are different, but the brake action is surprisingly improved over the past years. So more progressive feel, more in touch, particularly the front. I think there was a disc change was the main thing, but man, what a change. This bike is really, really good. So I just wanted to share that. It's impressive. I didn't click any clickers. I didn't do anything. I'm a 195-pound guy. I'm 5'10", and so I mean, if that tells you anything about if you're, you know, thinking about buying one of these or want to know kind of what it's about, this bike's it is, in my opinion, the most competent off-road dirt bike you can buy right now. And I'm so impressed with it on the first ride that, like I said, felt compelled to talk about it. So hope you guys get a chance to throw a leg over one of these babies. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you later.